Time spent in Skyrim. Resting, crafting, questing, exploring, waiting for Belethor to open his shop. Waiting for Belethor is the final boss, not because he's powerful, but because he's employed. And Belethor isn't late. He's participating in a power play. He knows you need him, and he will not open that door until he feels respected. Should we start selling these? Should Domino's sell sweet rolls? No, they should issue an apology. For every guard in Skyrim who weaponized that question, for every time you heard, let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll, like it wasn't the worst moment of your life. And I don't know about you, but I've heard it a million times in my playthroughs. I've been looking for you. You could be mid-assassination or pickpocketing a priest, it doesn't matter. He'll still walk up to you like, hey friend, got something to deliver, your hands only. Yeah, I got something for you too. It's the realization that I have 47 open quests and this bastard is the reason I've never finished a game of Skyrim in my goddamn life. Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Why the would he say that? Let's be honest, if Skyrim let you delete children, Nelkir wouldn't make it past character creation. This kid talks like he owns the hold. In reality, he spends 90% of his day pacing 5 feet between a chair and a wall, muttering about family secrets like he's crazy or something. Skyrim methods of travel. Circa 1906. You see a bug? I see a feature. You see a cliff? I see a shortcut. You see a horse? I see a god. And Shadowmere? Oh please. Even the basic Whiterun stable horse can scale vertical faces like it's fleeing child support. They don't know what I've done for Skyrim. None in this party knows except for all the guards. The guards know. They always know. They might not respect you, but they do remember. The guards are the last line of memory in a world that resets itself after every quest. Your spouse forgets, your followers move on, but that Whiterun guard you bumped into 4 days ago? He still brings up that arrow in the knee like it's a trauma support group opener. You look smaller than in your profile picture. I'm gonna be honest, you're a lot bigger than I thought you'd be too. This moment is Skyrim's version of two Reddit mods realizing they're both banned from the same Discord. Smaug is pure arrogance, Mirak is pure entitlement, and neither can believe they're not the hottest thing in the dungeon. What's your heart's desire? I wish to cure my daughter from lycanthropy. You asked for a cure, and he gave you an axe. Clavicus Vile doesn't want your daughter cured. He wants you to commit a war crime, feel good about it, then hate yourself slowly. Well, the axe is pretty useless, so you should have taken the mask instead. But no, you wanted to help your daughter, and now you're swinging an ego-powered axe through everything that breathes. 8-year-old game in my mind. Actual 8-year-old game. The real reason it feels like an 8-year-old game? Because it's been re-released so many times that time itself gave up. Do you actually remember the first time you played Skyrim? Because I don't. I just remember the first time I bought it again. I can steal this. No one is around. 40 bounty added to Whiterun. Skyrim's justice system isn't powered by logic. It's powered by witness flags on creatures with zero speech skill but full moral clarity. A horse has no concept of ownership, but it knows you're a thief. I would literally do anything to wake up to this. The Skyrim intro is your Nordic baptism, and Ralof is your Nordic life coach. Hey you're finally awake. Damn right I am. I just spawned back into the only timeline where I have goals, stamina, and a backpack full of linen wrapped for no reason. Khajiit caravans bar from all cities watching the Khajiit Dragonborn being let in, buy property, and become thanes. We have wares if you have coin. No, the Dragonborn has a housecarl, a Lydia, and tax immunity. Meanwhile, Rizad is out here dodging wolves and racism because he sells health potions with suspicious margins. The bubonic plague. Effect. Everyone dies. The perfect addition to any tank build. A medieval public health crisis strapped to your torso. The effect says everyone dies. That's not flavor text, that's a policy. Cause this armor doesn't protect you, it cancels the rest of the cast. Ayla after killing the giant. Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Me on my first playthrough. Ayla's not mad because you didn't help. She's mad because you didn't help fast enough to impress her in front of her furry biker gang. On your first playthrough, you're like, I'm level 2. I just learned how to sprint by accident, and I'm still trying to figure out why I can't pick up a broom without getting arrested. Now I have to fight a giant? It's a little sad that I rarely get visitors who understand just how cool our front door is. Visitors rarely understand it? Then good, they're not worthy. Because this isn't a house, it's Bree's home IRL. And if you can't recognize the entrance, you don't get to sleep in the bed. Yorlun Greymane whenever he takes a seat on his grindstone. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Every time you walk up to his grindstone with another stolen greatsword, 20 flawless garnets, and a dwarven gyro, he watches you like, this is why the Greymanes are broke. Thanks for watching, and you've already committed this far, might as well subscribe and make it official.